Speaking of counting, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's 5 lights, and we are away.
Good thing it worked this time. Silex.
Immediate Silex covering off the terror.
Elias chopping the corner a bit there, and yep, Terrorworm holds his position. Nixana having a look up the inside, clatters the side of the McLaren actually, and is now losing ground a bit.
We haven't lost anybody yet by the looks of it.
Doesn't look like it. I really wish we had a wee zoomed out camera. Like, just give us helicopter cam from the start. That would be the perfect time for that camera.
As I said, if they could give us actual camera control, I'd love it. Terrorworm up into second as Elias drops down to third.
Bottas is falling back. Just Chillin's obviously not as happy here. I didn't realise he's only in P10. He's not enjoying this truck as much. Falsetti's made a good start, up 2 places. And Silex is now down to P5. He lost a control or something there. I'm getting the worst possible camera angles. They're all too low to the ground. Like, give up angles and stuff.
They're horrid. I don't like the cameras around here.
The action. So Mito holds his position at the end of lap 1. Terrorworm in second, Elias third, Nixana fourth, Silex down to 5th. He's dropped 3 places. Ender holding on to 6th, Kampernik up to 7th. And that is...
Nixana a 3-second time penalty already, and she's off. Oh, he's off by a long way. Oh my word!
Oh my god, Jesus.
That is
huge.
Nixana
and Bottas. That was something else. What happened?
That looked like
got damage.
Yeah, I think that needs to be looked at. That was something.
Hang on, we've got action coming down into the hairpin.
Oh, who
2
from?
Williams, 1 missing half a wing. That's Bicker. Barging past his teammate with half a front wing. That's impressive, actually, to be fair. Look at this bottleneck behind the Williams. And Jeremy hits his catching up, Falsetti. Oh, that's one of the Haas's going wide. That's Herman.
Herman, I think, is missing. Yeah, he's missing both. He's missing an end plate, so he's got damage there.
Yeah, Val Destroyer's called it quits. He's left the session. Obviously, quite.
I think all 3 of them have left the session.
Just Chillin and Lewis made a good showing of that. They're up to 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
With yellows in sector 3.
I'd like to note that Elias started in 3rd and has dropped down to 15th because of that instant.
Yeah. Yes, time penalty there. Falsetti got caught out there. He's down to 16th.
1 second, I'm just gonna...
Lots to look at after the session here. Unfortunately, we can't get replays. I'm checking the Discord chat. Nixana just went, welp. Bottas says amazing. Nixana said, rears let go and there was absolutely nothing I could do. Nixana saying I should have checked the strategy for the track. So I think it was, judging from what I'm seeing, as a racing incident. The curbs were not quite at insta-spin curves like 2012, but they can catch your car off if you haven't got it set properly. I think Nixana probably cut turn 1 a little bit much, lost the rears, went wide onto the Astro.
Yeah.
No grip out there, spun it behind and came back across the track.
Well, we do need to have a look at it, regardless of what it was, because that was big and it took out 3 people and ruined several others' race. Like, so we need to look at that. Anthony's round, it looks like. Yeah, I've just spotted him going down the table. We got Silex under a second from Terrorworm. Looks like he's going to get a good chance.
Also, you see, this is why we should have old Hockenheim back, because then you wouldn't get incidents like that, you know what I'm saying?
Why? Because it's just one massive circle.
Well, no, because turn 1 was actually a bit wider than that. Turn 1 used to be a bit wider. Now it's something of a bottleneck. Vickers in the pits.
Here comes Terrorworm on Silex. He's gaining as they come up to the hairpin. He's going to make a duck down the inside.
There's another front wing. There's another front wing that Williams can't afford to lose.
He goes deep into the corner to make the move, and he looks like he's made it past, but Terrorworm's going to make another move down the inside. Oh, and it looks like he's ahead.
So please do.
As they come into the next...
Mito. Mito, do us a solid and blow up for this race. I want Terrorworm to be fighting for the win. No, don't really be,
I think that's...
Can I just say I love Terrorworm? I love Terrorworm's stereotypical helmet, like flames on the side.
They make him go faster, don't you know?
He's basically a speed racer, at this point, isn't he? Just get some initial D in his car and he's set.
Oh, Ender Barris is off at the old at the strip drag strip, and he's at the strip club. That would be nice. No, but he's lost a major part of his front wing. He can't get around there. Sorry, I've missed out there.
Enjoy my hits. Mike's lost half his front wing as well. Something's happened to him. I assume they had it coming together.
Quite possible.
Enjoy my hits.
Enjoy my hits. Go down the inside. Yep.
Herman will try to follow through with the Haas. Ask me a question, I dare you.
Beaker with a 3 seconds, sorry. As you say, 1 second, that's not very much.
Ender starting his fight back, he's got past Anthony.
Valsetti with the fastest lap, hello.
Unfortunately, he's in P16.
I was going to say, he's at the back.
Nice little scrap between Anthony and Ender at the minute.
I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I'm enjoying the battle between Herman and Enjoy My Hits, seeing them come around the back as Herman seems to make it stick. Enjoy My Hits lost the back end there a little bit as Pampernick goes past Terrorworm into the pits. No, Pampernick goes up into the second.
Pitting. Yep, Silex and Terrorworm both pitting. That's a fair.
Shall we see who has a faster pit stop?
Although they were both on the softs, they're now going to the mediums. I don't know if the mediums will take them to the end. They're probably doing 2 stops.
Yeah, that looks like they will be. Probably going soft, medium, soft. Oh my word, that was a lot of overtakes there. As we've got Herman, Mike, and Enjoy My Hits fighting. Sorry, go ahead.
Pampernick and Just Chillin' are both on hard compound tyres, as well as Simon. Well, Simon's just pitted onto hard.
Wait, hang on a minute.
So it looks like they're going long.
Yeah, Just Chillin' was 10. No, sorry, not even 10. 8 seconds down. He was in 10th. What? 4 laps ago?
I'm still saying he's Vanitas in disguise.
I was going to say, that is crazy. As Terrorworm and Enjoy My... is Silex even fighting it out. As Enjoy My Hits makes it past Herman and Mike in 1 turn.
And Herman is defending against Mike as well. Oh, I thought he was going to cut him off there.
Mike is still missing his front wing and Herman is missing an end plate there. That to me looks like it's all Enjoy My Hits. Although he's missing an end plate too. Oh, look at all this damage.
A bit of a scrappy race so far, it must be said. Just keeping around the gaps.
They could probably build a car out of all the fragments of carbon fibre there are laying around here.
Williams, no, they can't because Williams take them. They need all the carbon fibre they can get with their financial problems. Oh, as Enjoy My Hits makes for the pits.
Terrorworm gaining on Silex here, going for 5th. He's got the DRS.
Ender is chasing down Mike. Side by side down into turn 2. Mike can't hold that off. He's missing half his front wing. Ender up to 8th place.
Terrorworm pushing his car as hard as he can to get past Silex on the straight here, going to the outside into the hairpin. And he's look like he's going to be able to make it. He goes deep in early so he can try and do the cutback, but he hasn't made that work. As Mike, Endertaker, Anthony, and is that Herman up the front there? Yep, they're all fighting. They are scrapping away there.
Just so you know, everyone seems to be in agreement, because Potas has just said, Nixana just lost it in collective soul, nothing to see there, it happens. So none of them, they all seem to be in agreement that it was a racing incident, and none of them want to press charges.
Well, if none of them want to press it, then we'll leave it, but, you know.
Nixana said, the automatic gearbox didn't help, obviously, since when I lost control I instinctively pressed the brake, but with auto it puts me into reverse and throttles on. Yeah, that's a bit of a... So, instead of putting on the brakes, he effectively slammed it into reverse, which just messed the car up, so...
I was going to say...
Thanks, F1 control schemes.
We keep calling it a she. That profile picture and the name doesn't help. Also, I can't see the chat right now. Sorry, I've not been looking. There we go.
Mike is in the pits.
Terrorworm making another move on Silex. Gonna go around the outside. Oh my word, that was a nice move there.
He really wants to get this done because he's now 11 seconds behind.
Silex pushes up the inside again to try and get past. He has done that. Terrorworm went
really
too deep.
annoyed. He knows he's quicker. He knows he's quicker, but he's now effectively 11 seconds behind Lewis in P4. He didn't need this, especially after that early pit stop. Because he knows, or he should know, that Pampernick can just chilling or going long. And this will be hurting Terrorworm significantly.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to do 2 stops, you need to have a clear track to make
Elias
the pace
and Simon Elite having a little battle on their own at the back. As Falsetti is gaining on Enjoy My Hits.
If Pampernick and just chilling can keep a decent pace with Mitso, it looks like they're only doing 1 stop, so that could actually work quite well for them. If they're able to keep the gap there, Mitso will presumably do 2 stops, unless he goes on to the hards after this.
But if he goes on to the hards, they're going to have the advantage in the later laps. So,
this is interesting. Then.
And they're going to probably be able to gain DRS off of each other if they can cooperate. They can catch up to him as Terrorworm and drop back from Silex.
They're in conflicting teams. Closest gap on track at the minute is Elias and Simon Elite. Elias doing a bit of a damage control race after that unfortunate collision. I mean, at least he's still in the race, unlike Val Destroyer, Nixana and Potas, but he didn't want to be down in 13th after starting on the 2nd row of the grid. At least it's not raining.
Falsetti coming up on Enjoy My Hits here, as he does make it past, and I'm getting terrible camera angles here. Makes it nicely past before the hairpin, as Simon Elite does the same to Elias, or that looks like they're fighting between the two of them.
No, Elias was trying to get past him and didn't make it stick into the hairpin.
I couldn't see that on the tie. I just saw that Simon Elite had gone up and Elias had gone back down. I didn't see who was,
That's okay.
I've got Helicam now of all times. Are you kidding me? I could do with Helicam a lot earlier.
Anthony chasing down Herman, 0.3 of a second the gap. It's for P8.
Herman going over to right to break the toe
Herman's
there.
But he's just letting back through.
Yeah.
I think Herman's probably saying, no, I'm not going to fight that one. He knows he probably can't catch up to Anthony.
Yeah, and also Herman's missing that end plate, so he's probably unable to fight it very well.
I don't think he even moved over intentionally. I think what he did was went onto the drag strip, lost a bit of grip, and had to counter steer because he speared off fairly quickly.
Beaker coming up the inside.
Go. Is it Beaker or Bicca?
I don't know. I'm just calling it whatever.
Tea and Bickers, please. Now, so Bicca is the new boy. It'll be interesting to see where he finishes at the end of all this. Wearing that cool jet black helmet.
Now all it needs is cool fire decals, and then he'll be going as fast as lightning. Sorry, I had
phase climb on the side of it.
Oh, definitely. Bad luck on that first corner lap too. Yeah, it's unlucky, but hey, unfortunately we can't really do much about it. It was There
was a racing incident.
It's just what happens sometimes.
This is what happens when you push the boundaries. And
yeah,
that's the whole point of F1.
I mean, had that been real life, we probably would have stopped the race because that would have been covering the track, and yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But fortunately, we don't have to clear it up.
Some poor AI does that.
They do it all
minimum wage working AI.
Yeah, they do it all within time for it. And here goes Beaker on Anthony, coming round to the inside as they go into the hairpin. And it looks like he's made that work pretty well.
That was a simple enough move. Anthony didn't seem to fight that too much. Not much difference in the tyre age as well, so I'm surprised Anthony let that one go as easy as he did. So, Beaker now up to 8th place and only 2 seconds behind Ender. This is a good, solid first race from Beaker. Normally, whenever it's your first race in the league, we would just be saying, oh well, so long as they keep it clean and finish the race, that's all we can really ask for.
That's all we're looking for, but yeah. Elias is under half a second from Simon Elite. Well, let's see how that goes, but Terrorworm is also doing quite well.
Once again, Mito, Pampernick and Just Chillin' are frozen completely. Their gaps have not moved at all. It's still 7 seconds, nearly 8 to Mitso. And from Pampernick to Just Chillin', it's still hovering around that 2.3 mark. They are very close on pace.
Here comes Terrorworm up to Silex. Sorry, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's okay, but this is bad news for me too overall because of course he would probably be thinking, right, on softer rubber I need to get the gap extended. He hasn't done that. Van Pernick's been able to hold him, and will be on fresh, faster rubber towards the end of the race. So keep an eye on that battle. Back to you. Is this Simon
Back to you out in the field. Yeah, as I'm watching currently Terrorworm and Silex, as Terrorworm is trying his best to stay within that 1 second so he can get him on the main straight.
Yep, that's the closest, yep. Bika is also 3/10 behind Ender.
Oh my way,
keep an eye on that one.
They've just come off the straights though, so that'll be inflated as Lewis goes into the pits. First of the top 4 runners.
Not really. Still 4/10. Bika is right up Ender's pipe as they come through Sector 3. No overtaking opportunities there. Best bet is to stay close as you come into Sector 1
Lewis going onto
again.
the hards probably for the rest of the race. That's a 21 laps he's got to do on those. Yep.
Where is he?
He's in 6th at the moment.
He'll come out just ahead of his battle.
Yeah.
Between. Oh, and Ender's got 3 seconds for going wide on turn 1.
Indeed, and Terrorworm and Silex battling it out as Terrorworm goes to the inside as they come into the hairpin. It's a nice move. Can he make it stick though? As he doesn't want to go deep into it. Silex trying to go around the outside, and he does get that better launch off of the corner, but Terrorworm's going to have the inside line into the next corner.
Silex have the inside for this one. All in honesty, Terrorworm should have squeezed him there. Terrorworm had the racing line. He should have squeezed him, but he didn't. Silex just stuck it out.
Terrorworm's just got to be a little bit more ruthless than that, unfortunately. But Silex holding on.
And Bika is ahead of Ender now. Bika up into 7th place.
We got a little bit of a train forming behind Blanc here, from 11th down to 14th. There's 3 cars all packed together.
Terrorworm is having another look at Silex. It's still close between these two. The gap's still pretty much the same, maybe slightly bigger, but not by much. 8 seconds, the gap between me two and Van Pernick. Yep, Blanc leading a nice little train. A nice little train of Honda engines as well. Well, for the Honda engines.
As Terrorworm goes back into the DRS on Silex, he's a lot closer this time.
Goes for the
making
inside
a little
gear, switches
dummy.
back to the outside.
He has sold him with a dummy there. Is he going to be
past.
able to make it stick? Because Silex has done this several times where he's gone up the inside into the hairpin and he's gotten him. But this time Terrorworm stays ahead and it looks like he's made that move stick.
He was too far back and Terrorworm has learned from past mistakes. He kept his car saying, I'm not moving. And Silex has to yield, but he will not yield easily. Keep an eye on these
Simon
two.
Elite and
This is
Blanc
really
go at it in the same corner. Simon Elite making that line up the inside.
The hairpin is the favourite opportunity.
Blanc going in
a bit deep though.
Yeah, he's come out quite deep of that corner. My word. But he has made that work as Elias now looks towards Blanc for that move.
Blanc is still charging his ERS. He had it on 0% there, that's why he couldn't fight back. He's put it up now, but too little too late. Silex is still right behind Terror, and these two are going to have a ding-dong of the battle the whole race, I feel. Elias, as you were saying, just behind Blanc. Again, he won't get through Sector 3, though. That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but incredibly
Unlikely, yeah. As I'm going to watch Silex as they come up the main straight here. Silex trying to go around the outside. He has made it past. Is Terrorworm going to make a move? He's stopped. Oh my word. That was close.
Was that a bit of weaving on Silex's part? That looked a bit dubious, if you ask me.
I was watching that. I had to take a look later on, but for now, nobody seems to have taken any damage as Terrorworm tries to go down the inside and Silex blocks him off quite abruptly.
Just to remind anyone watching, we do follow the official rules of F1 effectively, and the rule for defensive driving is you are allowed to make one defensive move
in the
one return to the racing line. Yep, in the braking zone. That means you are not allowed to just.
As Just Chillin goes past Mizo as Mizo goes into the pits onto the hards. Blanc with a 3 second for multiple warnings.
We have to keep an eye out for that because the game doesn't register it.
Unfair driving, no. That looks. There was a slow car somewhere.
I was enjoying my hits spinning. I was enjoying my hits. I think he was slow accelerating out.
Terrorworm
lost it in the hair.
Trying to make some sort of a move as he comes up to Silex. They're going to go back down the main straight. Here we go again. This is round 16 of this fight.
Yellows in sector 2.
And 3.
Let's enjoy my hits again. Yep, that's Enjoy My Hits. He spun just at the entrance into Sector 3. No, we've still got yellows in Sector 3. And Blanc is back past Elias.
Possibly Elias had a little bit of trouble, which might be explain it.
I think Elias went off at turn 1 there, and also Falsetti is joining this battle. Remember, he wants to get to the head of the string because I believe he still has the fastest lap.
He does. I haven't seen anybody else take it as Elias makes it past Blanc, and Falsetti looks to try and make a move, but he can't this lap. He might try again next lap.
That was very nearly ploughing into the back. He's very late on the brakes, Falsetti, but he wants that 10th place because he'll get a point and the extra point for fastest lap at the minute. He was a title contender once upon a time in Season 1. I know he hasn't been here, but even when he's been here, he hasn't exactly shown much of that same talent we saw in Season 1. Obviously wants to prove everyone wrong.
Terrorworm a little bit closer to Silex this time. Is he going to be able to make it work? As Beaker gets another 3 second.
And he's right behind Lewis as well. 3/10 the gap. Williams and Ferrari fighting. When was the last time we saw this?
I don't know, but Falsetti is going past Blanc as he goes into the pits, as Anthony is also in the pits, and it looks like we got another little battle going on between Terrorworm and Silex as Beaker goes past Lewis. My bad, I didn't.
But with a 3-second time penalty. Lewis coming back at him as well.
On track though, he has.
But nothing doing. Yep, nothing doing there at the minute. Terrorworm still trying to find a way past Silex. It's a great battle between these two. Pampernick leads, by the way, from Just Chillin' and Mitso, though Mitso is
gaining. He was 6 seconds down
Well, he's on fresh rubber, so understandable. The question is, at what point will the hards stop, effectively? When are these two going to... Pampernick will be hoping that Just Chillin' will try and defend against Mitso, but if Just Chillin's smart, he'll say, nah, I'm not going to waste time with you. And he'll send Mitso off after Pampernick.
Terrorworm runs wide into turn 1.
Only just. It goes onto the grass there.
He ran quite wide into turn 1 as they were fighting through there.
I think he's getting frustrated.
He's losing grip. He's losing grip completely.
He's been stuck behind that car for too long. He's on 12-lap-old.
His tyres are overheating.
Wearing away. Wearing away from the dirty air as well. This is not good for Terrorworm.
No,
has done all he needs to do. Who's that in the background? It's and Lewis.
Yeah, someone went round, I think. But they've recovered it.
Oh,
Lewis is on the grass. Oh, Lewis is off after the hairpin.
It's Lewis.
He needs to be careful here because he's got Enderbarris, coming up.
That's not going to do any good. He just put those on 5 laps ago and they'll have flat spots. Here comes Ender.
Oh, that's...
and
he's hit him.
No.
I wouldn't say that's Endertaker's fault. That looked more...
The question is, how far alongside was Ender?
Yeah.
Because remember, Lewis got a penalty for doing something similar.
Yeah, but Lewis was also drift weaving across the track. I saw the whole thing. I've got it on the video.
Right, in that case then, I think Ender's well within his right. So Lewis is struggling now. He's got flat spotted tyres. Here comes Simon and that choo-choo train behind him. Lewis carries on.
Falsetti pushing up to Elias. He's got up into 10th as Elias goes over into the pits. That's Falsetti up to 10th, although he has got a pit.
Terrorworm is now outside of DRS range. Silex is safe at the minute.
So Just Chillin' is the first of the top runners to, the first of Pampernick and himself to pit. Looks like he's going to try and go 16 laps even on these.
It's still possible. Sector 3 yellow flag. Who's gone? Looking through.
I don't see anybody.
Oh, Ender, Enjoy My Hits is round.
Again?
He's at the back of the... Yep. What do you expect? It's Enjoy My Hits.
He's struggling a bit, isn't he?
He's left the session as well. No,
and he's left his car on track. He left his car on track there.
He needs to come back and retire that car, or else he will receive penalty points on his license.
Pampernick's pitted.
The AI shouldn't really... How far?
They've come out behind where they were. Both of them.
The AI is a ways ahead of the leaders, so should take a fair bit before.
Well, they're nearly he's nearly on the other side of the track to them. Like, it doesn't really matter. But Pampernick and Just Chillin' have lost time. They both lost about 2 seconds there as Enderbarris goes past... Was that Lewis in the pits? No, that was Beaker in the pits. As Beaker is up behind Lewis right on his tailpipe.
I'm just going to message him. He's called it quits. He's saying, for fuck's sake, I hate this track so much. First of all, one who cut me front wing. Now my tyres and then 3 spins off me. Engine Richard, please reconnect. And retire your car or you'll get penalty points on your license.
Beaker's made it past Enderbarris. Nice little move there. A little bit of fight back though. Enderbarris isn't going to let it go. He's on much older tyres. Just Chillin' takes the fastest lap.
He's 2 seconds down on Pampernick. Drummer had said, sorry, I think he's going to reconnect and retire the car. Good on him. So the game is afoot. Just Chillin' is in pursuit.
Enderbarris has gone into the pits. As Blanc is gaining on Falsetti. Well, maybe not. Although then again, they are going through sector 3.
The gap is 8 seconds between Meter and Pampernick. The question is, can he catch up before his tyres go off? Meter's already used 5 laps on his hards. And the gap is coming down steadily, but I don't think it's coming down quickly enough before the tyres hit the cliff.
I don't think so,
Unless
but
Meter makes a mistake. We've got yellows in sector 2. Let's enjoy my hits again. I think he is just going to try and finish it. He can retire if he wants to.
That is always an option. Oh, Falsetti's hit the back of Enderbarris.
What?
As they went into the hairpin there, and he has gone past him, but I think he's going to let him back through. Looks like he is, yes. Ooh. And he's nearly caught Blanc on the coming through as well. Falsetti's not going to be happy with that one. As Beaker takes the fastest lap in the Williams. Since when did you see that one? As Falsetti pushes Blanc a little bit wide, but I don't see anything wrong so far. And there he goes, past and through, and Enjoy My Hits has retired his car.
Oh, has he?
Right. Yep.
Good.
Yellow flags in sector 3. Is that just where Enjoy My Hits is retired? I think it might be. As Beaker is on Terror Worm's pipe as well. Oh, Terror Worm has pitted. That's why he's so far behind Silex.
Ah.
So is he hoping that... Well, Silex is going to have to pit again. Look at his tyres. I doubt he can nurse those another 12 laps. No, 11 laps even.
I'm probably only 7 seconds behind, but it took 2 laps to get that gap down a second. I don't think he's got enough in him. Just Chillin' also can't seem to catch up to Pampernick either. Beaker is the closest lap. No, wait, Blanc and Falsetti are closest gap on track, but the closest one for points is Beaker and Terrorworm. They're both on very similar rubber. This for P5.
And may I remind you, Beaker did just set the fastest lap.
Yep. Hell of a drive by Beaker so far. Hell of a drive.
Terrorworm has managed his ERS a lot better by the looks of it, but he's just not able to hold it.
Falsetti chasing down Ender as well.
And there's the DRS assisted overtake from Beaker up into 5th. Although you've got to remind you, Beaker has got a lot of penalties, as has Falsetti, who's just got another one.
.5 the gap. I mean, if it was coming down this quickly every lap, then... Actually, if it was coming... No, it wouldn't be enough, even if he needs more than this.
Falsetti making a swoop down the inside. Goes
if it's half a second a lap, that's 12. That's 12 laps. We've only got 10 left, so it's not enough for Pampernick at the minute. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just trying to commentate on what's going on as Enderbarris and Falsetti are fighting again, coming into Sector 3. Falsetti loses the back a little bit there as Beaker gains another fastest lap. Runs wide, the both of them out of that turn. Oh my word.
Penalty for it, though. I don't know who's net lead on this battle.
Neither do I.
Do you know what? Silex has driven surprisingly cleanly. For all the crap I gave him last week, he's actually done very well to redeem himself.
Here he goes, trying around the outside as Terrorworm goes around. He's not going to make a cut back, but he is going to try and stick it there and hold his car, but he hasn't been able to. Beaker just getting better acceleration out of that corner.
Okay, the gap I think is coming down a bit quicker now. 5.8 the gap.
I think Mesos have hit, I think Mesos are starting to wear out.
It could still be close. Just Chillin's also keeping the gap pretty consistent.
I think he's preserving his tyres.
Well, I mean he can't be because he's Pampernic's doing a pace to close the gap, and Just Chillin's keeping that pace. So
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's
them that much.
Yeah, he can't be conserving him properly, but he's trying, I reckon. But yeah, Beaker gets another 3 second. He's running wide on turn 1. That's where he's getting him.
I think Terrorworm is going to be net overall ahead of this pairing there. Still won't make him too happy because he's way behind Silex, who he was battling.
Silex has got a pit though. He's probably going to go onto the softs.
Really?
Yeah, look, he's on 19 lap old mediums. You reckon he can take those to the end?
It's Silex. No one speaks for Silex.
That's fair.
Just Chillin gets a 3 second time penalty. Silex does stuff that no one would think possible or probable or logically consistent. It's
those
Silex,
are all fair points. Closest battle is Terrorworm and Beaker at the moment, so I'm just going to focus on that.
I'm getting the helicopter cam of Silex going through the stadium section, and all I can think of is that blooming jump scare video, you know, where you see a car going down the country.
Oh yeah, I know which one you mean.
That's all I can think of. Silex is now pitting, by the way, so where will he come out? This will be interesting.
He might come out just ahead of Terrorworm, I reckon.
Where's Lewis? Lewis is coming out of sector... No, Terrorworm's coming up to the... Terrorworm's already passed.
Actually, yeah, I think he's
gonna... come out ahead. Yeah. He'll come out ahead of Lewis. Oh! I saw a penalty thing come over there, and he nearly went over the line. Well, that's what he got the penalty for, but no, it's... What is the penalty for crossing the white line?
5 seconds.
Is it 10 seconds, or... It's only 5.
I think it's 5.
I remember back in the day it used to be... Back in the day
as Terrorworm tries around the outside into the hairpin. Again, he's not going to be able to make this stick, I don't think. Oh, no, he has got better acceleration out of the hairpin this time, so he has made that work.
Well, there's no ERS for Beaker either. He's down to 6%. He's recharging.
Beaker's another name that we're going to keep calling it as she.
It's like Beaker. Pikachu. Yo,
oh, there goes Ender.
Out. Oh, that's a shame.
I'm going to see if I can spot it with Mike.
That's a strange place to go off. Mike just went past him.
Oversteer out of
before the
previous one, yeah.
Yeah, he's just gone after the DRS line. So, not a happy day for Force India.
Yellow flags in sector 2. What's that? Virtual safety car. Oh, that could be an interesting one. Who is right next to the pits though? If there's somebody right next to the pits, they could take advantage of that, as Lewis is. And I think Simon Elite's going to as well.
Unfortunately, that's effectively stopped the battle for the lead because now there will not be enough laps for Pampernick to catch up. He needed all those laps at full racing speed, and it's not like a safety car where it bunches the car up. They have to keep the gap consistent.
And there goes safety car off. Both Lewis and Simon Elite not really losing anything from this as Anthony comes around turn 1.
Never mind, I think Pampernick gained a little bit. It's 3.9 the gap.
Yeah, I think he's gained a little bit out of that, but I mean, that's
Chillin's also only 1.2.
Beaker's gotten past Terrorworm again. Locks up on his inside left. Or his left tyre, front left.
Inside line for Terrorworm in the next 2 corners, but he doesn't keep his nose in. Oh, and Beaker will lead in the stadium section. Silex, by the way, is pitted onto the softs, and he's now only 5 seconds behind Terrorworm.
He did come out that far behind.
Oh, did he? I thought he closed the gap a little bit.
No, he came out about 5.5.
Simon and Mike have also just pitted onto softs.
Pampernet's got Mizo within visual. He can see him.
This is like a blooming Top Gear challenge where the three cars are all driving after each other.
Mm-hmm. Simon Elite pushing up to try and get past Elias and Anthony, as Falsetti is 3.5 behind.
He's on fresh rubber. P8 will be the best.
Silex gained nearly a second that lap.
6 laps to go, 3 seconds to gap. Elias
and there's Elias with another 3 second.
I know just Chillin's a penalty. Does Mito
Pamponic under 3.
Penalty?
Let me check.
If Mito has a penalty, then I don't think he does. But if he does, that would be effectively neck and neck for lead. Simon Elite goes past Elias. Will he get past Anthony?
I'm seeing a warning for Mizo so far.
Oh, he does. 2 cars.
Pamponic with a 3 second.
Oh, Pamponic has it. Never mind then. So it's effectively 5 seconds the gap then.
Mizo, another warning.
Mito's done enough. So Simon is up in the P8. I doubt he'll be able to catch Lewis. Oh no, wait, 2 seconds the gap to Lewis. He might be able to. Meantime, guess who we're back at as we go. Silas gets the fastest lap.
Yeah, Mizo's not got a penalty. He has got 2 warnings though, so if he does get another warning, he will get that penalty. He does seem to be struggling for acceleration at the corners as Pamponic is 2.5 seconds behind now. He is he's seeing that target and he is running at it.
There's 4 laps to go. Terrorworm is having another look at Beaker.
Elias coming up on Anthony as well. I'm going to keep an eye on Elias and Anthony as they come through. Yeah.
Fair play, Beaker, because effectively that makes Beaker the best of the rest. We've always known these 3 are the top runners. Me and Pamponic and just chilling, but Beaker's being best of the rest, and for a new driver, that's exceptional.
Elias coming around, trying to go round. He's going to make it past before they reach the straight, but he's going to have to take the outside line into the hairpin, as Anthony does tap him a little bit there, but that doesn't look like it's major contact, and he's held his lead as Blanc makes it past Herman on the straight as well with DRS assistance.
Can you tell me why the heck Lewis went on to the mediums for 6 laps? Why not just do the softs?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
maybe he just didn't have time. He was probably rushed into the pits because he probably saw it and went, shit, I'm right by the pit lane, I'm going in. And so he didn't have time to set the tyre.
Because Simon is gaining. Simon's gaining on fresh softs.
I'm trying to get past Beaker, so he's got a little bit of a buffer between him and Silex. As Pamponic is under 2 seconds.
Falsetti's trying to get into the top 10. He's right behind Anthony. Has a sniff down into turn 2, but nothing doing.
Here he goes with that DRS. Pamponic with a 3 second. That's 6 seconds now, so he's going to get Just Chillin'. Although Just Chillin's pitted. Why is he pitted?
Probably thinks they've got enough of a gap and he's probably going to try and go for fastest lap.
If only he'd have known about the penalty, he could have kept within that.
Well, he's got 3 seconds as well, so...
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
He's probably thinking now, he's going to go for fastest lap. Beaker's still 13 seconds behind, plus all his penalties. 9 it just changed to, but still all the penalties. Falsetti is up into the points, though I don't think I think he has more penalties than Anthony does. So
yeah, I think so. I think he's going to drop out the points with penalties. As Terrorworm is coming up on Beaker again, he's been fighting so hard to keep in that top 5.
Terrorworm thinking, I'm going to Beaker your neck. He'll be sick and tired of seeing that Williams by the end of the day.
I know, right?
Although he's ahead of his rival Silex.
And Silex hasn't been gaining for the past couple of laps.
The softs haven't worked for him.
Pamponic, he's right behind Blanc. He's going to get DRS off of Blanc.
It's not going to matter.
Mizo's teammate is going to be making... No, but, I mean, winning on track is still perfectly valid. You know.
I guess.
Oh, he just missed out on the DRS there coming up the straight, but he is. I hope he might have it next lap.
In before Pamberg and Mitsu take each other out and Just Chillin wins his second race.
Battle for the lead. Let's see how this goes.
It's the closest gap on track aside from Fossati's up to P9 ahead of Elias. Simon cannot catch Lewis. Not quickly enough anyway. Oh, as Blanc runs wide. Red Bull's turned into the 2019 season. Blanc is really Pierre Gasly, a lap down on his teammate.
Look at how much Van Pernick's gained just in Sector 2. I reckon he's going to make it fast. At least on track.
It's not going to mean much.
Yeah, it's not going to mean much unless Mito gets
unless he tries to contest the corner cutting.
Possibly. I mean, if he can, if he usually records it, so.
If he wants to, we will have a look. Ooh, that was close. 2 laps to go. As Just Chillin does get.
Here he goes. Got the DRS this time. He's gonna make it.
Got the DDRS.
Try and make it past.
Around the outside, he's already passed.
And now it's the case of.
Unless Mito's watching, he doesn't know that Pampernick has penalties, so he will try and fight back, hopefully.
Hopefully. I'm getting a nice helicam of this battle, so I'm going to stick on it for now.
Imagine if Mito pushed so hard that he accidentally took himself out of the race.
Oh, don't give me hope.
No, don't say it like that. Mute's left the session. I think that was probably an internet problem.
Mute wasn't in the session, was he?
He was.
He was in the session, but he wasn't in the race. He was in the quali.
Where's he gone?
Why was he in the? Mizo's made it back past. While we were talking about Mute, Mizo's made it back past. This is the final lap.
Wasn't he in the other Renault?
Yeah, he was.
Well, why is there a Renault missing then?
I don't know.
As Pampernick is ahead, these two are on. It's the last lap, and Mito's probably thinking, "Oh no, I've just lost the race." Which, if we revoke the penalties, if Pampernick wants to fight them, he might well do. How desperate will Mito be? We have the others in Sector 1.
And Sector 2.
Silex.
Here they come. Oh, is it actually? Oh, he's gone round on before the straight. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, there goes any chance of him catching Tower.
Here goes Mito. Is he going to make a dive into the final turn? Doesn't look like he's going to.
Will win on track, but based on the penalties, your race winner is Mito. That is not finalised though. Herman and Blanc are confirmed 12th and 13th, and Mike 14th, Just Chillin. Will take the final podium place. Maybe if he'd stayed out, he could have got second, but that's up for debate. But he gets fastest lap as well. Yeah. Round of applause, please, for Bika. Even if penalties do impact his result, P4 on track is an astonishing result. Well done, Bika.
And there goes Terror in past 6 seconds. That was that penalty.
Silex.
Terror immediately in the Twitch chat shouting, "Yeah."
So
see, you're happy with that
Silex
one.
Thinking what might have been. He had a great battle with Terror, but it just didn't come up for him. P6. Lewis will take P7. Another good result for Ferrari considering the season they've had. Simon will take P8. Actually, no, he takes P7. He's ahead of Lewis on penalties.
Coming across on track in 9th. Question is, and Elias just tried to sneak past.
I'll say trying to give Elias false hope there. Though someone else jumped ahead of him because Elias is now.
Someone jumped ahead of him because of the penalties. He's in 10th.
Well, that was a pretty good race.
Yep.
Not the craziness of real life Hockenheim.
But still, pretty decent. I mean, there was some craziness. That crash was pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna head off so I can eat, because otherwise I'm gonna fucking starve.
Fair enough.
Falsetti ran out of fuel on the line. Oh.
Why is my Discord saying it can't connect?
Let me check.
My phone Discord, anyway.
My desktop one's working fine. I'll check my phone one.
Strange.
Right, let's get that screenshot. Oh my god, the amount of penalties. Someone... Oh, Elias. 12 seconds Elias had.